going on, everybody? Good evening. Good evening, everybody. It's your boy, James, a.k.a. Dad the Rapper, a.k.a. Dad the Nobody, back again. And we're live coming to you from, I guess what? Chicago, Berwyn, whatever you want to say. Illinois. And, good evening, everybody. Today is game night. You know, what's the topic gonna be? And then somewhere along the week, I kind of switched things up and I was like, say, you know what? This would be a excellent opportunity for a game night. And it is an interesting game indeed. So interesting. I've never played it yet. I actually just got it in the mail. I don't know, a couple days ago. I got it in the mail, and I'm gonna give some directions, explanations of it as to how it's played in just a second. And whether you're here for a minute or you're here for many minutes, you'll get the opportunity to, join in. It's not something that you have to be here from the beginning for, though. If you could be here from the beginning, I would highly encourage it. Why? Because what am I going to discourage it? That make no sense. So we'll get started here in just 1 second. Just chilling, seeing if I can get one, maybe two, maybe 200 people tonight to come and join in with me. Got my fresh line. This line ain't really that fresh, I'm gonna be honest. It's actually about a week old, maybe. I don't know. But it might look fresh. It might be new to you. So lining on deck. Got my baby boy right here. Waiting for my esposa to come on over. Jay Young, what's going on with you? Appreciate you coming through. What's up? About to play a game here in just a second. By all means, stick around if you don't. No harm, no foul, but love to have you join in and have some fun with us. I think we're gonna have a good time here tonight. So, you got anything you want to say, baby? You want to say? Yeah, not to touch it. It's fuzzy. You say hello. So, what's up, guys?
What's up, guys?
So, how you doing tonight?
How you doing tonight?
It's a little fake laugh. All right, cool. So let's see what's up. User with all the numbers behind. Appreciate you coming through. Mickey, appreciate you coming through. And somebody I missed, Jay. Jay, appreciate you coming through. All right, so let's get to it. So the game that I had that I wanted to play tonight was called You're Getting Old. This is for all my people that are getting older, because you ain't got no choice but to get older or die, And the premise of the game is this. So there's cards. There's this card right here. And it's leveled from 1 to 10, 10 being the oldest, the greatest sign that you're getting old, and 1 being the least sign of your aging, right? And the way you move up and down that chart is based upon these cards that you see right here. Let me move that a little closer. So you got the top section that says old, and you got the bottom section that says redeem. So let me explain to you how it works. So the old section, that's where I read from first. And if you identify or have been caught saying or doing any one of those things in that top old section, then you move yourself up on. Hold on, let me put this mic down. Then you move yourself up on this chart. This chart goes from 1 to 10. So everybody starts at 1. So say for instance, the first one on here says you said more than two beers or glasses of wine, and I'm out. Say for instance, that's you, right? If that's you, then you then go from 1 on this chart to a 2. the first person to get the 10 is officially old, and I guess you out. You know what I mean? You're the winner, but the loser, I guess, at the same time. So even though you move up the chart, the way you can not get up there to the top the fastest is through the redeem part. The redeem part says you have more than 1,000 IG followers. All right, so if you got more than 1,000 Instagram followers, if you can see it right there, then you get redeemed, and you can go back from the 2 from that you got from getting old at the first spot, and you go down to back down to 1. I showed y'all this one specifically because it actually ain't really that great of a card, and I don't want to show the good ones. You know, every card game got some good ones and some terrible ones, and so I wanted to show y'all that terrible one as an example. So let's get started. Usually it's made for like 2 to 6 players, but we playing on the internet, so that don't really matter. Y'all see right here, you probably can't really see that. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. That is a gym shoe. I think it got an M on there. Yeah, it's got an M, but it's symbolic of a New Balance, which is, you know, kind of like, you know, some people would be like calling people gym shoe or something. But it basically, you would use those on the board and you'd move up, and it was 6 players. Y'all ain't got no board. Y'all ain't got no pieces like this. You know, these are the rest of them. What is it? Wine, look like some shorts, a lawnmower, VR goggles, and I don't know what the heck is on that piece of bread right there. Something green. Maybe, I don't know. I ain't even gonna lie and hold you, pretend like I know. But let's just go. Let's see if you identify with any of these cards. If you feel like you're getting old or not. All right, so and you can just do this. Hold on, I'm sorry, Santiago. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I'm a new sub. Hey man, appreciate that sub, and appreciate you coming through, spending a little time with me. You know, that's what's up. Thank you for coming through. All right, so let's see if you're getting old over here. You know, I feel like I am, but maybe these cards will prove me otherwise. All right, so let's see, Jim, Steven, appreciate you coming through, stopping by. All right, so start with this first card. It says you still have cable TV and watch it. All right, hold on. I don't want y'all to see the redeem part. Let me cover that part up. All right, it says you still have cable TV and watch it. If that's you, let me know. If you still have cable TV and watch it. I'm gonna be honest, that's not me. I don't got cable TV, so I don't move anywhere. I'm not getting old, technically, according to this chart. So bang, there we go. That's what mine. If that's you, let me know down in the comments. Now, technically, you will move up this chart, right? You would go from a 1 to a 2. If that's you getting older. If you still have cable TV and you watch it. All right. Now, if that was you, that's still a chance for redemption, right? You can still move back down to 1 if you get this next part right. All right. So what's this next part say? It says you watch all the streaming services, but you use your parents' account. Now, if you watch all the streaming services and you use your parents' account, then congratulations, you're not really as old as that first statement proved you to be. All right. If y'all seeing it, looking at another direction, it's because I got 2 streams going at the same time. So, you know, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So technically, according to this, I am still there at 1. I wonder if I should place it here. Bang. Yeah, that'll work. So technically, I'm still here at 1. I have not moved up. I'm not old yet, according to the cards. Let's keep it moving. All right, card number 2. First one. You're getting old if you look forward to the weekend, not so you could party, but so you can sleep. If you look forward to getting to the weekend, not so you can party, so you can sleep, you, my friend, are getting old. You are getting old. But there's some redemption for you, okay? There's some redemption if that's you. Right now, I don't look forward to the weekend, the party or the sleep. I look forward to Monday, actually, but I'm a weird guy in that respect. But that's some redemption. You can move back down. You can prove that you're not as old as you really are. If you have a favorite YouTuber. If you have a favorite YouTuber, then you can move back down from a 2 to a 1 if that last one moved you up. If you didn't, you might still be at 1. I'm still at 1 right now. I do have a favorite YouTuber. You know what? If I had to say I had a favorite YouTuber, like legit favorite, I'd probably say like Ray Comfort, which his YouTube channel is Living Waters. I don't know. I just kind of really like the fact that he goes out and he evangelizes to the community, and he does it. I don't know. I think almost every day, unashamedly. You know, going out there and putting himself on the front lines to share the gospel. So, yeah, that'd probably be like my favorite. All right. So next card. You are getting old if y'all probably can't see that. Read that yet. I'm gonna read it to you. You're getting old if you've had to explain to someone younger than you that text messages used to cost 5 cents each. You're getting old if you've had to explain to someone younger than you that text messages used to cost 5 cents each. Honestly, I don't know if I remember them being 5 cents. Like, I kind of vaguely remember there being a point where text messages was 5 cents, but nah, that ain't me. That ain't me. So I guess I'm still at 1. But if that is you, there is room for some redemption. We got there. Dreadhead Shenanigan. Ah, my boy. What's happening with you, homie? Hopefully everything going good on your side of town, my boy. Just playing a little game here, sir. It's called You're Getting Old. And I just want to let you know you're getting old if. I ain't going to repeat that one. I'm going to go to the next one. But that's the game we playing. But that's some redemption for you. It says you have more than 2 piercings or tattoos. Bro, I ain't got no piercings and no tattoos. Hold on, let me show you how the card. No piercings, no tattoos. So I mean, I'm still down at 1. I'm Gucci. I guess I'm not getting old. So that's y'all. If that was y'all, all right. So next card says you paid for a ringtone. You're getting old if you've paid for a ringtone. I don't know. I don't think I paid for a ringtone. Let me show y'all right there. I ain't gonna let y'all see the redemption. I don't think I paid for a ringtone, but I did used to record ringtones and make them my ringtones because I was cheap and I ain't really want to pay nobody nothing to have a ringtone. So that's that. However, if you did pay and you moved up this chart right here from, let's say, a 1 to a 2, then there is some redemption for you. If your first phone was an iPhone, if your first phone was an iPhone, you are not really that old. I guess you can go back down to 1. Technically right now, I guess I'm still at 1. So, I mean, I'm not that old then, I guess. I thought this was really going to make me old. I tried to pick out some good ones that I thought would be applicable to it, but maybe not. All right, cool. Osman, appreciate you coming through. And for whoever that is on YouTube, thank y'all for coming through, spending all the time with your boy. All right, so this game's called You're Getting Old, and you're getting old if you own an air fryer. If you own an air fryer, you are getting old. I got you. Heard. I see you, homie. I own an air fryer. I didn't buy it though, but I do own an air fryer, and I cook in it a lot. So you know, yeah, if you own an air fryer, you getting old. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it says it's a redemption. Honestly, I don't know what the heck this is. I guess if you don't know what the heck it is, then it don't apply, right? But the redemption is your aesthetic is cottage core. I don't know what's cottage core. Maybe that's because I'm old. If you know what cottage core is, leave it down in the comments because your boy does not know. What don't make sense, Mike? What you talking about? What don't make sense, man? Put me in the loop. Keep me in the loop, man. But yeah, so I do own an air fryer. So I guess I'm up at number 2. This gym shoe don't stick, but I'm just gonna hypothetically put it there at number 2. All right, put it down there. All right, air fryers I knew. Yeah, man, but young people ain't even got no homes yet, man. They ain't buying air fryers like that. So all right. So you are getting old if you've had to have someone younger than you help you with your phone or computer. You're getting old if you had to have somebody younger than you help you with your computer or phone. I don't think I've had that problem, so I think I'm good. I think I'm in the clear on this one. But if that's you are getting old, you got to start moving up, making your way on up this chart. I'm right here at number 2 right now. If you've moved up from 1 to a 2 and getting closer to that 10 of being an old ninja, then let me know down there in the comments. But so far I'm at a 2. Now, if you have had to have somebody help you, or you just looking for some redemption in general that move you back down the chart, the redemption is you bought a fidget spinner when that was a thing. Now I remember fidget spinners. I did not buy one. I bought one for somebody. If that counts, then I can move back down. But since it wasn't for me, I ain't gonna cheat. I bought it for my nephew. It wasn't for me. Fidget spinners was cool when it was a thing for a minute, but I'm still at 2, so I'm old, but I ain't that old. What's going on? New YouTubers is coming through. Appreciate you spending a little time with your boy. Shirley, I think that's who it was. Appreciate you coming through. And I can't see that name right there. I don't know. Probably because I got this in the background. But appreciate you coming through. All right. So you're getting old if you've lived through 3 different charger types for the iPhone. You getting old if you lived through 3 different charger types for the iPhone. I didn't have an iPhone, but I definitely been around for all 3 types. I don't know what they called. I just remember them changing and was thinking that was funny. But I was about to say, I'm like, I was waiting for you to say something, Mike. I know you had iPhones, bro. So I know you done seen them phone chargers change, and you work where they sell iPhones. So I figured that was you, my boy. But yeah, no, I've lived through that. So I guess I'm getting a little older. My gym shoe at. Hold on, let me get it's an M on there. It's supposed to be like a New Balance. It's like a symbolism of old. It's a New Balance because ain't no I guess they didn't want to get that copyright infringement or whatever. So I'm gonna move my New Balance up to what was that, 3? All right. So is that a 3? I'm getting older, y'all. Hold on. Now it's redemption. And I think I qualify. So you're not really that old if you can redeem yourself if you send voice notes. If you send voice notes, I'm assuming that's opposed to like text messages, then you aren't that old. You know what I mean? You're really not as old as you might appear to be. And I don't send them all the time. I do send voice notes, but a lot of times I'll also send I'll use the text to speech because I don't know. I mean, I'm lazy a little bit when it comes to text. Actually, I got one phone that do have voice to speak and the other one that don't, but the one that don't is newer. I don't know, that's crazy. But moving on. I think that's Nathan. Appreciate you coming through. All right. You are getting old if you said don't use those. Those are good plates. Okay. All right. You're getting old if you've told somebody don't use those. What is it? Don't use those. Those are good plates. So if you got plates that you hadn't because you don't want either kids or friends or family using because they they your good plates, you trying to save it for I guess when you have a company come up. I know I heard people say that. I ain't got no good plates. All my plates trash. I mean, well, they ain't trash, but you know, ain't nothing special about them. They just plates. So you getting old if you said don't use those. Those are good plates. Now here's your redemption. You ain't really that old if you've been called or called someone a simp. If you if you don't know what a simp is, move up a space. So that's a double one. Not only if you old, if you talk about plates, don't use certain plates, but if you've been called a simp or call somebody a simp, or you don't know what a simp is. If you don't know what a simp is, then hey, you got to move up a space. I think I'm at 3 right now. Actually, yeah, I call people simps all the time. I mean, maybe not publicly or online, but yeah, I be looking at stuff on. I'm like, man, this dude a simp. And I don't know if my boy's still there paying attention or not. I heard him say that a few times. So yeah, I'm going with my gym shoe, with my New Balance. I'm moving that down from a 3 to a 2. Your boy ain't that old, all right? You all the way up here somewhere, you know, hey, you old. Oh, you getting there because it ain't over yet. All right. You're getting old if you can forecast the weather based on how your knees feel. So you're getting old if you can forecast the weather based on how your knees feel. Now I know people who said stuff about the weather because of their bones and how they feel in them, maybe because they got like knee or joint replacements and stuff like that. I ain't that old, so that ain't me, but it might be one of y'all. So if it is you, don't lie. Go ahead and move your cell phone up towards the old upper echelons of the chart. But if you did move up one, let me know in the comments. But there's a redemption. The redemption is you're the main character. Now, I think I know what they're saying here. And I think if you know, then you kind of know, right? So the redemption is you're the main character. I'm sure it's talking about how like people talk about how there's main character energy and stuff like that. I don't say that stuff, to be honest. You know, I mean, maybe jokingly. I don't know. Maybe some people think that's serious. You know, that ain't me though. All right. So, you're getting old if you got a little small little stack of cards left, but you're getting old if who's that there? Paul, appreciate you coming through. And we also welcome on YouTube. All right, cool. All right, so you playing a game of you getting old, and you're getting old if you can name a brand of blender. Wow. So if you can name a brand of blender, then you are getting old. It's time to move yourself on up the chart because you are getting old. If you can name a brand of blender, I could definitely name a brand of blender because I used to work for Vitamix. I used to sell those blenders being inside of Costco doing the demonstration and trying to solicit people to buy those expensive blenders from me so your boy can make a profit. But yeah, so I know one Vitamix. I guess that means I gotta my New Balance. Here we go. I guess I gotta move on up the chart with my little New Balance. I guess that put me back at a 3. I think I moved down, so we back at a 3. I'm getting closer to getting old. Now I know there ain't no redemption for me, but maybe it might be for y'all. So y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all know what this is. I have no idea. It says You can be redeemed if you can define the word chuggy. I heard the word once or twice. I don't know what the heck that means. What is a chuggy? What is a chuggy? One of y'all let me know. I know somebody know. Mike, let me know, man. I don't know. I heard the word like casually in passing from like a video, but I have no idea what a chuggy is. If you know, let me know. So I mean, in that respect, your boy's old, all right? You're getting old if you bought a new vacuum because your friend bragged about how good theirs was. I have not had nobody say that, but you're getting old if you bought a vacuum because your friend bragged on how good their vacuum was. I don't know. I mean, I ain't even gonna stunt. Low key, my wife be doing the vacuuming, so I ain't got no comment on that one. I don't even know what kind we got. I don't even know where it's at. It usually be randomly in some corner somewhere. So yeah, but you getting old, you can move yourself on up the chart if you bought a vacuum because somebody bragged on it. Now this next one though, I could get some redemption right here, y'all. I can get some redemption. You can be redeemed though if you use the word finna in a sentence. I might even use finna tonight. You can be redeemed if you use the word finna. I done said finna, I don't know how many times in my life. Finna. Some of y'all like, what's finna? Hey, I mean, you don't use the word clearly. I think it's kind of a derivative of a word, and this don't even sound like a word. Fixing to, offense to. I don't know. It's about to. Finna means about to. If you've never seen or heard the word finna, it's about to. You me what? But finna, yeah. I'm finna move on to the next card. That's what I'm finna do. So bang. Actually, I could have used that redemption. My bad, y'all. Hold on. Let me move down. I was at 3. Take my mute balance, move it down to 2. Cause your boy is gonna use the word finna probably till the day I die. I'm gonna be old talking about what I'm finna do. All right. You'll get y'all probably can see the back of these other cards. Maybe not. So you getting old if you've bragged to your friends about a new vacuum you bought. That's kind of like the other one. But we put it out there. You getting old if you brag to your friends about a new vacuum you bought. I guess if the other one applied, this one will probably apply to. Mike, what's going on? Preachers coming through. But let's get to redemption because that one ain't really important. Unless that's you, then it's important to you. But redeem. So you can be redeemed if you refer to someone attractive as a snack. If you refer to somebody attractive as a snack, you can be redeemed. You can move yourself back down because you're not really that old as perceived by others. All right. A snack. I mean, I heard that used a bunch of times, but I don't think I really even use that. Only time I say the word snack is I'm really talking about a snack because I ain't got no time wasting words like snack on people. I use snacks for snacks, but that's just me. Let's get back to you. All right. So you're getting old if you said, oh, no, thank you. I can't have caffeine this late in the day or I'll never get to sleep. If you say you can't have caffeine this late in the day or you'll never get to sleep, you are getting old. You're getting old, my friend. And I don't drink coffee, so that don't matter to me. I go to sleep when it's time to go to sleep. Oh, no. Because that's upside down. My bad, y'all. All right. Now, here's your redemption. I used to have this. I don't know if this counts. But your redemption is if you own a gaming chair. If you own a gaming chair, then you're not that old. You know what I mean? I don't know if any of y'all do. I did once. My wife had bought me one. And I don't remember if I broke it or she broke it, but it's broke. And then like we resold it for cheap because, you know, we resell stuff around here. Got to keep that money flowing. You know what I mean? Moving on. All right. So you are getting old if you scroll Spotify top 100 and said to yourself, who the heck are these people? I don't even scroll Spotify top 100. But if, for the few times I've seen it, I don't know who most of them people are. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm getting old. I'm gonna go ahead and move myself up. I think I'm back at 3. So you know, if you getting old, if you scroll the top 100 and say, who the heck are these people on Spotify? Now, there's some. Dang it! Oh, dang. Yes, dang it, son. That's right. I don't know if y'all seen my little creature son crawling back and forth around my back. But I guess I take my New Balance and I move myself back up to 3. Well, I ain't getting past 3. I ain't that old, man. I mean, young blood, you know what I mean? YN over here. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't no YN. Let me stop capping. All right. Who was that? No, nobody knew. Mike or Richard. Appreciate you coming through. All right. So the redemption is name 2 artists in the Spotify top 20 right now. And you can be redeemed. You can move back down if you can name 2 artists in the Spotify top 20 right now. Let me know down in the comments if you know. I don't know. Nobody's in the top 20 right now. I mean, I might know somebody, but I don't look. So if that's you and you know, let me know. Put that down there in the comments. Moving on. You're getting old if you've tied something down, patted it, and said, that's not going anywhere. I don't remember the instance, but I've definitely like said something of a similar sentiment. So you're getting old if you've tied something down, patted it, and said, that's not going anywhere. Yeah, I said something similar to that. So I'm gonna move myself on up to a 4 because I don't know why. I don't know why that's like a thing that you do. Like, I don't know. I've said stuff that I'd be like, dang, my dad used to say this. So, you know, I'm gonna take my New Balance. And there it is, 4 right there. Dang, you can't even see it on the other phone no more. Hold on. There we go. There you go. Bang. I'm at a 4. I'm getting old. My bad, y'all. All right, redemption. Uh-oh, I might have some redemption here. Maybe it's the same for you. But there's some redemption for you if you use the word fam on a regular basis. Fam. I don't know if I really use the word fam like that. A little bit. I probably use family more than I use fam. But if you use fam on a regular basis, you can move your cell phone down and I guess say you're a little bit younger than what you appear to be. Fam. When do I say fam? Bro, I don't never say fam. Like it's my family. Or you know what? I do say fam if I'm asking somebody how the fam doing. You know what I mean? Little Scoop. Wait, what about little Scoop? What do you do? Oh, you talking about my boy in the back? Is that what that is? Let me see anybody over there. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't use the word fam like that except for that. Like if I'm talking to my boy, I'm asking how the fam doing, you know. You're getting old if oh, why is this me? Oh wait, I didn't move myself. I don't know. Y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know I'm at 4. Bang. I'm halfway up the old chart. I was trying not to, but I ain't got no choice. But I guess I'm gonna move up again because you are getting old if you think candy is too sweet now, bruh. Tell me why I be saying that, y'all. You think candy is too sweet now. I do not like eating candy, like the transparent kind of candy, gummy candy, whatever you call it. All the top Spotify artists. Oh, Lil Scoop. I don't know who that is. Only Lil Scoop, I know this dude right here who can't stop scooting all over the couch, you know. But I do be thinking candy is too sweet, you know. I eat some chocolate, maybe some chocolate, some caramel. Yeah, I do that. I ain't even gonna. You know what I'm saying, I just bought some chocolate with some caramel in it. So yeah, I eat candy from that standpoint. But like suckers, lollipops, gummy worms, I almost never eat that stuff anymore. Mainly because you know it's made of high fructose corn syrup, and I be trying to stay away from stuff like that. You know, try not to die, have a heart attack. You know what I mean? You know. So yeah, but the redemption is, bro. I don't know. I'm sure it's one of y'all out there, some weird person who do this. You know, shout out to you, but it ain't me. So ain't no redemption for your boy. You follow a dog on TikTok. I do not follow dogs anywhere. I don't even mess with dogs like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's me or just random black people stuff. I don't be messing with people dogs like that, you know. I don't know. I mean, I know people who've been bit by dogs or people who said they don't bite and then the person got bit. And what are you supposed to say? You know what I mean? I'd have been in the house with somebody who told me their dog didn't bite. And I think I tried to pet his face and that dog almost bit my finger off. I'm like, bro, if I didn't have good reflexes, my finger would have been gone. But I'm eating the fruity as we speak. Hey, bro. Fruities is where it's at. I ain't even gonna lie. I used to eat those all the time, man. You eat penny candy. You eat old people candy. You getting old, man. You know, people don't even know what fruities is. But yeah, no, fruities used to taste fun. I ain't even gonna hold you. But nah, I ain't gonna do that one. I think there was a couple of these that had the back, and I was like, man, this would be dope. But if I don't find those, we'll go ahead and end it here. I'll let me see. Bro. Alright, I'm gonna flip these. I'm gonna do this one for sure. Alright. So you're getting old if it takes months to plan a get-together with your friends. Bro, I'm planning to get together right now. So I'm definitely qualified for that one. You're getting old if it takes months to plan a get together with your friends. Yeah, it take time now. You know, you got family and stuff like that, people in different locations, bro. It ain't the same. I might as well move myself on up, bro. I think I was at a 4, move the little mute balance up to 5, because your boy's getting old. I don't know what y'all made it up to. If you want to let me know down in the comments. Let me see. But you can be redeemed if you're obsessed with online quizzes. If you're obsessed with online quizzes, you can be redeemed. I don't even know what they're talking about, bro. I don't even like quizzes, regular quizzes, whatever quizzes they talking about. I don't even know. But if you're obsessed with online, okay, you know, throw that to the side. I ain't even gonna ask y'all because I mean, I don't even really. I mean, I care, but I don't really care. But so cool. You go to the bar. You're getting old if you go to the bar at 8 p.m. and leave by 11. You're getting old if you go to the bar at 8 p.m. and leave by 11. First off, I probably ain't even going to the bar. And if I do go at 8, I'm definitely trying to leave by 11. So you might as well go ahead and throw me in that category. Because I ain't trying to be at nobody bar all night, man. I don't even stay up that late. I'll probably be yawning in at about 8:30 time about when we going home. Because them club days over. I don't even do that no more. But you're going to be redeemed. I ain't even going to move my gym shoe up because let me put that over here. I ain't even going to move my gym shoe up because, son, watch your step. What's up, baby? If you want to come over here, you can come. But just Trying to come over here? Okay. All right, my baby. All right, but you can be redeemed if you're obsessed with memes. So if you're obsessed with memes, you can be redeemed. I love me some memes. I watch memes. Look at memes. I guess you go watch too, because some people make videos of it. But I send memes all the time, either to my wife or to one of my homies. I be sending Mike stuff. He be sending me stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, no. So ain't no need to move me. I'm still at 5. Ah! I knew that was gonna happen. What's up, my boy? What's up, son? All right. Couple more and then we could go. All right. Let me see. I think it's like 1 or 2 more. Oh man. All right. You're getting old if your alarm is currently set for 7 a.m. or earlier. Bro, I'm quite. Bro, if I drop this paper one more time, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. You getting old if your alarm is set for 7 a.m. or earlier. Bro, my alarm is set for 5 a.m. So yeah, I guess I'm getting old because I used to wake up whenever. I used to go to sleep whenever, but yeah, nah. Where that gym shoe at? Did I drop it? Oh, yep, it's on the floor. 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Dang, bro, it's stuck over here. I got wooden floors and I got those cracks, like those little long rectangle wooden floors with the cracks. That food be getting stuck in the crack of that you can't get out unless you got like a safety pin or something to get it out the crack. Yeah, that's the kind of wood floor that I got, so it's hard to pick this little piece up. Then my little New Balance, call it New Balance because there's an M. Ain't no N because they don't want to get sued. But I guess I'm moving on up from a 5 to a 6. Dang, man. Yeah, oh. But the redemption is you can be redeemed and moved down if you use the word baddie. Bro, I don't use that word. I hear it. I might say it like casually, like to my wife and just be talking about stupid stuff. Baddie. I know what a baddie is if that give me points. But yeah, nah, I don't use the word baddie. That's like yes, queen. I don't use that for real, but you know, for jokes, for sure. All right. That's plenty more. That's time for it on another day. That's a good one. But yeah, no, that's time for it on another day. That's cool. It's been good. It's been real. Right, son? Right, son? Say it's been real.
It's been real.
There you go. It's been real. You know, we gonna shut it right there. Just wanted to take a break from the norm and, you know, just have a little fun for those who participated and joined in with your boy. I appreciate it. Whether you joined in literally in typing or you joined in figuratively in your own living room at your own leisure and liberty, cooperating and conversating with your boy isn't mandatory. It is suggested though. And definitely want to keep that door open to encourage, you know, conversation to be had between myself and y'all selves whenever we have this opportunity. This is another episode of Talk to Me Tuesdays. This is week 5 weeks of coming on here, talking to myself and a couple people that talk back. But either way, that's cool with me. If there's anybody there, you know, who maybe has a prayer request or anything like that, I would like to close this out with a little bit of prayer. because that's what we do around here. We pray for each other. So if you got any requests or anything that is on your heart that you'd like a little prayer for, let me know down in the comments. I can spare a few seconds and let you type something in, and we'll pray about that and hope that God, hook you up. Let's see. What's that say? Oh, there's something else. Okay, cool. And what does that say? Who is that did join in? The Oogie Doogie 7. Her Oogie Doogie. What's up? So why you just sit right underneath me, my boy? You okay? You want to say something? So what's up, guys?
Guys.
Any prayer requests? Say any prayer requests? Why are you trying to grab the little fuzzy part? Say any prayer requests?
Any request.
Prayer requests. Get out of here. All right, cool. So if it is any, let me know. If not, it's all good. We're gonna close out in some prayer. You gonna pray with Daddy? Okay. Come on, Daddy, gonna pray. All right. Thank you, Father, for allowing us to come together this evening to have a little bit of conversation and play a little game online, and just to sit here to be a presence and a voice that'll, kind of be here to converse and try to help people talk through and walk through life's problems and issues. I thank you for the opportunity and the ableness to be able to have this platform here to talk to folks and just, see what's going on in their lives. And I pray that as this goes on, that you allow more and more people to come through, and that we'll build a community of people that just want to talk and get stuff off their chest. We'll occasionally play and have fun. We'll talk about some topics and things that may be of interest or maybe going on in the world, and see what people's thoughts and feelings are there. But we'll get there and cross that bridge when we come to it. In the meantime, keep everyone safe. Let everybody enjoy their evenings, the time with their friends, time with their families, and allow me to enjoy mine as well. Love you, thank you, and appreciate you for all that you do. Please continue to look after us and take care of us, Father. In your Son, Jesus Christ's name, we pray. We thank and we love you, Father.
Amen.
Amen. All right. All right. Say, see you guys.
See you guys.
Say, have a great night.
Have a good night.
All right. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a great night. Amen. Amen, my boy. I'm sure I'll chop it up with you soon. If I catch you online, maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. But all right, y'all. Have a wonderful Tuesday. And talk with you soon. Peace.